just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. In now, Daniel Robertson. As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Now batting, the shortstop.
And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Roll, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. 29 home runs for him on the year as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning and your entire offense is off and running.
Into the box, Brandon Lowe, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's a drive out to left center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Adam Ottavino is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Ji-Man Choi will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. And that's the first out.
Now batting.
So a runner at third here with 1 gone. And up next will be Guillermo Heredia. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard to third. Andujar brings it in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now that grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact and they opted to take the out at first instead.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. High and deep to left center field. Hicks going back at the track. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Wendell rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as they push their lead to 8 now.
Man, this thing's blown open right here as they've exploded for 8 runs in this inning alone. Everyone knows that offense is contagious. That much is pretty obvious in this one.
First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 8 runs already in this inning. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the runner from first comes around to score.
Before this game started, if you would have asked them if they would have been happy to score 9 runs in a game, they'd take it all day long. But 9 in an inning? That's just insane.
Ready once again, Mike Zunino. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But not before they hang a 9 spot on him here to really open up this. Here's Didi Gregorius. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
0-2, here it is. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. In now is the Yankees DH, Josh Reddick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And he fouls this one off. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So add 1 more. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Thank you, Heidi. Daniel Robertson is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Ready with the 0-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Well, that's his 2nd double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
Digging in once again, Willie Adames. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply toward the right side. That's in there, base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Now batting.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at 1st and 3rd.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fly ball out toward left center field. Stanton on the run. Makes the catch, but the runner from 3rd breaks for home. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from 3rd is in to score.
Next for Tampa Bay.
Striding into the box, Ji-Man Choi. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Adames stands at first with one out. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Now batting, right fielder.
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch. In there at the knees, strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two.
Now batting, second baseman.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a three-ring circus.
Here comes the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Into the gap in left center. This is down and it'll head for the wall. 1-run score. 2-run score. And he's safe.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Stepping in now, Matt Duffy, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Grounded to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone into Monument Park. A solo shot that time for Tommy Pham. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game. If this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Tommy Kingley answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Andujar fields it cleanly. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Standing in now, Daniel Robertson, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Hit sharply on the ground. Gregorius has it. Quick throw to Torres to retire the side. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. To the bottom of inning number 4.